Oh hey, Sable Fighter here doing my morning thing. Hey, I wanted to talk about assault packs. There's a whole propensity of assault packs out there. A lot of customers, both military and civilian, and not to knock the industry, there's definitely a market for it, but I want to talk about assault packs. So let me get back to the house, and I'll shower up, clean up and stuff, and then I'll get back to you. I'll roll the title scene right now. See you in a little bit.
Hey everybody, Sable Fighter here again. Hey, before I get started, I just wanted to thank everybody for all their great comments and support of my channel and the small things that we're trying to do here. But as I continue to train, I've noticed a proliferation of videos, a huge amount of videos covering assault packs being used as bug out bags, and how everyone's buying all these little bags and stuff like that. And when I say assault packs, what I'm talking about are the military style bags that are about 30 liters and below. So either roundabout, plus or minus, there's 1800 cubic inches slash 30 liters. Sometimes it's higher, maybe up to 40 liters and below, but that's pretty much the size, the same kind of general size as this. I'm not talking about your main combat rucksack and all that kind of stuff. I'm talking about the assault packs, which you'll take on your patrol. Okay? What I want to do with this video is to expose the truth about these bags and why they suck. For military personnel, assault packs are a dysfunctional, unfortunate, but necessary evil for them to be able to continue doing their missions. If you're a civilian shopper, don't let the cool factor keep the truth about the impracticality of these bags. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over some of the features, then we're going to pack the bags, and then we're going to don the bags, and hopefully you'll see the truth. I'll try and expose the Achilles heel about this subgenre of backpacks. Okay, first in our assault pack lineup is the ILBE, the USMC ILBE assault pack, also known as the Arc'teryx Charlie pack. It was all designed by Arc'teryx and then licensed through Proper for distribution to the Marine Corps. Anyway, very light bag. The actual weight of the bag is like only 2 pounds. It's a top loader. The zippers unzip to 3/4 of the length down. The front has 6 rows of 5 columns of PALS webbing. There's PALS webbing on the side too. 3 rows of 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 rows of 4. 3 rows, 4 columns of PALS webbing on the side, which I've attached these. I believe they're Condor canteen pouches in multicam, so you can see how the multicam goes well with the MARPAT. Now this is a Gen 2 assault pack. Difference being that the that the straps on the Gen 1 are black instead of coyote. But top loader, zipper zip halfway down. Compression straps, 4 compression straps to cinch your load down, keep it stable. So zipper zip 3/4 of the way down, just basically to the tops of the canteens. Inside, you've got a water bladder pouch / radio pouch. Now this pack was designed to be clipped onto the ILBE main rucksack, and then the water reservoir was on the outside. You can see my ILBE rucksack video for that, but basically there's a big flap that came up that held the water bladder in there. So, but for all practical purposes, the water bladder goes in here. Notice there's a lack of an anchor for any kind of water bladder. So if your water bladder doesn't have a lip that catches this elastic, as you drain the water, it's just going to collapse into the pouch here, which in my opinion is very lame. I believe these tabs were for a radio pouch. The radio pouch I have have these kinds of clips on them, so it doesn't go well in here. But this thing, when packed, is actually pretty voluminous. You can fit a lot of gear in here, and we'll demonstrate that here shortly. All right, in the zipper here is a frame sheet. Now this did not come with a frame sheet. I took this out of a Camelback bag, but it comes with high density plastic insert to maintain the integrity of this and to force the weight down to your hips. Alright, so internal frame sheet. If you're buying one, make sure it comes with a frame sheet. Ask your seller. Okay. I saw another video where somebody had said that the antenna ports were actually in the front pocket. There's a separate or additional pocket on the front here. With a 12, this is like a 12-inch zipper, so this pocket covers the whole front of the bag, and they mistakenly said that these antenna ports came out of this front pocket. No, that's a mistake. They actually come out of the main bag, but on the front panel, not on the back. So I guess if you have your reservoir in here, and then you have your ASIP, and then you have your ASIP radio on top of that, I guess your squad radio, your Harris radio, would be more on this side of your pack, and so your antennas can come out the front here. Your hydration port does come out of the pouch area. So again, no hanger for your reservoir, but your drinking tube comes out. All right. The straps have elastic on both sides. This elastic is sort of worn out to put your straw in. Also, you have quick release straps in case you have to, ditch the pack. You have quick release straps on here. So that is also something to look for in your assault pack, in case you got to ditch your bag real quick. Now I did put canteen pouches on the side here. In addition, but you can put any kind of utility pouch that you need there. It all fits. They're all generally the same size. So, but you can see that this, with the five columns across, it's kind of, you have something like, here's a dual multicam magazine pouch system, and you can't put it in the center. You got to put it to one side. So it's kind of odd.
and so is the number of, you know, you're going to have some stuff hanging off, and then, so you got to figure out, you know, what 5 columns does for you, but it's kind of weird. Pretty big pack. Oh, also it also has a waistband, a waist belt, which is completely, once it's tucked away here, it's completely invisible, with center pulls. So yeah, like it. It's really light, and you can pack a lot in here. So that is the Marine Corps ILB Assault Pack. Specifics is it's made out of 725 denier Cordura, and it's about, what is it, 1,650 cubic inches, or about 23 liters, which is kind of small on the assault pack size, but it still packs a lot of stuff. So I used it plenty of times, even though I was an Army dude, but towards the end of my career there, I used this a lot. I used this in my my Limaville Mountain video, and I think I talked about it in there. So easily cleaned. You can take out the frame sheet, throw it in the washing machine, and it's small and light enough it won't jack up all your stuff. Next is the Camelback Talon. That's what this is, the Camelback Talon. Now this capacity is a little bit larger. The capacity is about 1,820 cubic inches, or almost 30 liters, 29.8 liters in stowage capacity. Alright, what this has though is, and you gotta look at some of them. This particular one came with an organizer insert, which you can pull out. I have another one in OD that does not have this. Got a little hand holder, a hanger that you can hang this up with, and it opens up with the key fob, some organizer pouches for maps or whatever, radio. Put a little radio in here. More pen pockets right here. So like I said, this came with this Talon, but I had another one that I didn't realize that I had bought one before. And so I wound up buying the same pack twice, only in OD green. But it didn't come with an organizer insert like that, so that was kind of weird. With the Velcro, or I should say the PALS webbing, this Velcro is also a PALS row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 columns. But look at these. These are non-standard size on the edge, so these may or may not be functional. So you'd have 1, 2, 3, 4 in the middle, and so they might be there, but they may or may not actually be functional for your purposes. What's really cool about this pack is that all these 6 buckles release so that you can stuff something incredibly large in here. Say you get rained on and you want to put your jacket in there, or say if you're a military guy, maybe you've got your light rocket or whatever that you could put in there, and then these straps are all adjustable. So same as the other pack where it has, well actually it does have, these 2 straps are basically compression straps. I like also the organization of this. You don't have stuff hanging all over the place. Camelback made this device. They sewed in some Velcro tabs on here. You just roll it up, roll up the tabs, and then just wrap it up, and or you can attach it here, and you don't have stuff hanging all over the place that can get caught. This pack also has quick release,
straps for the shoulder straps. Very wide shoulder pads, and we'll see how that comes into play later. But the straps are not attached directly to the pack like some packs are, so this has some flexibility factor in it, so that's kind of cool. You have your water reservoir port out of the top again, and it's sealed with Velcro, so each way, if you're a left straw guy or a right straw guy, put it on there. Also, radio antenna ports on both sides. So one left and one right, with a drag handle on the top. Now the reservoir is loaded through this zippered panel here, and what you would have is you would drop your reservoir in this pouch with that has a hanger, so you can put your bladder, if it has a hook on it, you can hook right there. You can use this or this, and then once you're in the main compartment, the straw, the drinking tube will come out here, route in through here, and either right or left. And I'll show you this in a little bit. But you also access the frame sheet through the water bladder compartment. Now I've removed the frame sheet, but here it is basically. And this one, I don't know, again, it's kind of weird. This one actually has, you can see here, it has an aluminum stay in the middle of it. So I'm not really sure if this is the right frame sheet for this pack. Hold on, let me see let me get the other one and see if it's the same. Okay, no, this was the same frame sheet that I took out of the ILB assault pack. It was the same thing. It was the same one that goes in here. That's about the size of it. So you can see it just. And all these Camelback frame sheets are real tight. They're a major pain to get in and out, but you can see the size, how it fits in there. Pretty tight. But you have the same kind of size of. Same size area for canteens on the side or utility pouches on the side here, and then they have some side pockets that, again, these are these are designed to be used by military, and it has these I don't know if you can see them, these mesh pockets in here. Close this up to get the balance right here. So here we go. These mesh pockets on the inside here, and they are sized for, guess what? 30-round magazine. So yep, two 30-round magazine pouches right here. Same thing on the other side. So what I'm trying to illustrate here on this side is you can fit, these things are so large that I fit a 1 liter Camelback bottle in here. That's how big they are. And they have drainage at the bottom. I don't know if you can see the drainage hole here. Where is it? In the bottom there. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah. So 2 more pouches here for 30-round magazines. These zip up. Alright. And then last but not least is the organized mesh here. I don't know what you'd put in there. I mean, these bags are made out of Cordura nylon, so they're not. It's not like they're waterproof. So you have something here. Whatever you put in here is going to get wet unless you take steps to waterproof it. So, yep, sounds pretty good so far, right? Okay, well let's go ahead and load these suckers up. Okay, here we have a typical day hiker load out with the 10 essentials, excluding food. All right, so we've got your navigation kit, map, protractor, compass, sun protection, glasses, hat, sunscreen, insulation, fleece jacket, extra pair of socks, maybe a snivel gear shirt, like thermal underwear or something, illumination, headlamp with extra batteries. You've got your first aid kit here. Now this first aid kit also includes a sewing kit for repairs. We'll get to that later. Your fire kit, there's a fire steel and pocket knife. Repair kit and tools, you've got your combo. This is a cold steel recon scout with a Leatherman attached. So there's your repair tools, and again you've got your sewing kit in here to make some repairs on anything else that might need some sewing. Nutrition, like I said, I didn't bring any food. I didn't display any food out here. Then you got your hydration, 3-liter Camelback water bladder, and emergency shelter right here. One of these little tin-foil emergency shelters with another emergency blanket. Okay, so your 10 essentials, but you know what? You better not forget your 11th essential right there, because you go out to the field, you're going to have to go number 2 sometime. Okay, so that's your day hiking fare. But we're talking about using an assault pack, all right? So what do guys that carry assault packs, like soldiers and Marines, what do they take? All right, well, they're going to go out on a hump. They don't know what's going to happen out there. You might get inclement weather, so they might say, hey, bring your Gore-Tex. Boom, okay, one Gore-Tex jacket. And then what if they come under ambush and they might stay out later than ever, or later than they thought they would. So now they got to think about sleep system. Okay, well, you know, bring your poncho and bring your poncho liner. Now you can make a Ranger sleeping bag. So now you can see the load, and that's not including the minimum of 3 MREs and all the extra ammo that they bring. Somebody's going to be packing the radio with extra batteries. There's going to be extra batteries for flashlights, for the ANCD, 9 volts. There's all kinds of things that that one soldier brings in his assault bag, just for the daily mission of walking into town and checking out the locals. Okay, all right. Let's go back to bug out mode. Let's go back to bug out mode. Let me rearrange this stuff. I'll be right back with you.